Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics MyNBA series here on NBA 2K22. That still feels weird to say. I'm not fully used to that. In the last episode, we played our opening game against the Boston Celtics and lost. We simulated our next three, somehow winning all of them, putting us at a record of 3-1. We have not had anybody emerge as a star yet. We've just been playing sound, fundamental team basketball. I don't really expect anyone to emerge as a star in the near future because, quite frankly, I don't think there's anyone good enough on this team to do so. It seems like the power rankings have completely overreacted after our hot start, as NBA.com has pushed us up from 30 to 8. 2K Sports puts us at 20, and Eric has us at 11, and he had us at dead last a week ago. Do I think we're going to keep playing this well? No, I don't, because our highest rated player is a 77 overall. But I am encouraged with how a lot of the young guys have looked so far, and hopefully we can keep that up. Starting with a battle here against the Phoenix Suns, the first home game for the Seattle Sonics here at Climate Pledge Arena. Same starting five for Seattle. It'll be Payne, Poole, Reddish, Tucker, and Tillman as Seattle wins the tip, and we are underway. It's Jordan Poole, the third-year pro out of Michigan, with the ball. Goes for the fadeaway, and it falls. Nice shot for Jordan Poole to kick this one off. Seattle now on the fast break. Here comes Killer Cam Reddish inside for the two-handed slam. What a dunk for Cam Reddish, the top pick in the expansion draft, making his mark early in this one. Remember, the Suns made the finals a year ago. This is a really good team with a lot of super talented players, including the future Hall of Famer Chris Paul, who sinks the triple. 6-3 now. Jordan Poole wide open, gonna let it fly. Poole connects from beyond the arc, and it's now 9-5. Seattle looking very good on the offensive end of the floor so far, as Reddish misses, grabs his own rebound, and gets the putback. Pretty nice defense from Mikal Bridges, but he can't contain Reddish. 13-11 now. Suns quickly getting back in it. Nice shot by Devin Booker to tie it up. Seattle back up by 2 as Paul gets it to Super Dario Saric for 3, and the Suns will take the lead. It's now 16-15. But not for long. R.J. Hampton in for the and one. Paul is called for the foul. Big bucket for the Sonics. After the Hampton free throw, the Suns would get it back as Booker goes for the deep pass. It's caught by Saric to tie it up. R.J. Hampton trying to drive inside. Draws the foul. Gets another and one. It's Hamp time, ladies and gentlemen. R.J. Hampton with an incredible start to this game, as Cam Johnson is the one called for the foul. Josh Hart, nothing but net in the corner, sinks for 3. And Seattle's offense is red hot right now. They sort of cooled off earlier, but now it seems like they can't miss. This time it's Royce O'Neal for the 3, and I think the 2 and 1s by R.J. Hampton really gave Seattle a lot of momentum. Cam Johnson inside makes a tough shot to put Phoenix within 7. Now it's an 11-point game. Suns going for a last-second shot as Paul is blocked by Bol. Seattle on the other end trying to get a last-second shot before the end of the quarter, as Hampton's going to dribble it out, trying to drive inside. He passes it out for Josh Hart, who misses the 3, but still a great first quarter of play. The Seattle Sonics offense looked phenomenal in that quarter. Defensively, they did not look too bad either. Since the Suns are a great team, I expect them to pick it up, but they have not looked all that good so far in this game as the Sonics try to win 4 in a row. Nice layup by Josh Hart to bring it back to an 11-point lead, as Cam Johnson now has it. He's going to connect with Devin Booker, getting mean off the screen. Devin Booker for 3. What an impressive start to the half he's had scoring the ball, as it's now an 8-point game. The former Sun, Kelly Oubre Jr. inside for the layup. This Seattle team has quite a few former Suns. Obviously, Oubre, P.J. Tucker, Cam Payne, who was on the team last year. Devin Booker coming inside for the dunk. It's now an 8-point game once again, as Tillman gets it to P.J. Tucker from beyond the arc. Nice shot for Tucker, his first of the ball game, as it's now 29-38. Poole gives Cam Johnson a little bit too much space, and Johnson's going to make him pay as the Suns bring it back within 6. Reddish inside, misses the shot, but P.J. Tucker is there for the putback, boxing out the way taller Frank Kaminsky, but Tucker just wanted that one more. 34-42, Booker guarded by Poole. Tough shot, but it falls. And Devin Booker continues to be very impressive in this game. It'll be the Sonics on the other end. Cam Reddish wide open for 3. Nice shot for Reddish. He has 7. And the Seattle Sonics bring it back within 9. Devin Booker driving inside. He's going to be double teamed. There were a couple open Suns, but Devin Booker's just going to take the shot himself as it does fall. 38-49, just under 2 minutes left to go in the half. As there's a lob from Paul over to JaVale McGee. And now it's again a single-digit game. However, the Suns are going to lead Jordan Poole wide open. Why? I'm not really sure, because Jordan Poole is a phenomenal scorer, and he's going to connect from deep. RJ Hampton misses the shot, but it's Tragic Bronson, JaVale McGee, with the rebound and the putback. The Suns have been able to keep pace with the Sonics here in this second quarter, but Seattle's also been able to maintain their steady lead. There's Reddish again, his second 3 of the quarter, and the Sonics are now up by a game-high 13. Now they're up by 12, the final seconds of the half, as Reddish misses the short shot. Very impressive first half on both sides of the floor for the Sonics as they lead 56-44. The Sonics were not incredibly good in the second quarter, but that first quarter really propelled them to this big lead. On to the third quarter, Jay Crowder is double-teamed, and that means somebody's wide open, and it's going to be Devin Booker. Awfully bold strategy to leave Book wide open like that. Booker guarded by Poole as he gets it to Mikal Bridges off the screen. The Suns have shot the ball well from 3 today. They just have not taken a ton of threes. Here's Bol at the mid-ranger. It's good. Bol's getting a lot of extra minutes today because the Sonics are trying to be cautious with Xavier Tillman, who currently has 4 fouls. Booker with the drive. Tough defense by Bol, but it still falls. Devin Booker just too much for this defense to handle. Cam Reddish with the crossover. Reddish inside. Tough layup will fall. Reddish now with a season-high 16 points. Certainly his most impressive game of the year. McGee is blocked by Xavier Tillman, who, as you can see, is checked back into the ball game. Cameron Payne drills the 3, and the Seattle Sonics are now up back by 13. Chris Paul inside trying to back down on Payne. Quite the post matchup we have there with Paul and Payne, who both are shorter than 6'2". Xavier Tillman with the fadeaway. What a shot! Great defense by JaVale McGee, but it still falls as it's now an 11-point game again. Since the first quarter, it's been pretty much back and forth. No real score changes for the most part as Chris Paul steals it away. Paul trying to make it within 10 points as he does get the short shot to fall, and it's now only a 9-point game. Now a 10-point lead again as we near the end of the third quarter. Devin Booker with the ball. He fools hard on the pump fake, and he's going to get it to go down. Devin Booker still absolutely dominating, although I will say he's been in pretty much the entire game for the most part. Hart trying to back down on Booker. His shot is no good, and that will conclude the third quarter. Again, the deficit really has not changed as the Suns bring it within 8, and we advance to the fourth. Phoenix knows they have to get into this ball game, and they're going to have to do it quickly. Booker starts things off with a quick and 1, and all of a sudden, look at the scoreboard. The Suns have brought it within 3. Seattle needs to get some momentum back. They do on that play. A nice layup for Reddish, who now has 18 points. Only 4 minutes to go. It hasn't been a super exciting fourth quarter, but the Suns are clawing back as Mikal Bridges makes the 3. Phoenix is only within 2. They are absolutely still in this ball game. Tillman is blocked by JaVale McGee. The Suns are going to go for the tie, and they get it. Devin Booker connects, and we are knotted up at 84. Seattle on the fast break, just under 3 minutes to go. Playing hot potato as it's killer Cam Reddish inside for the dunk, and the Sonics are back up by 2. Phoenix on the inbound. Chris Paul guarded by Cam Payne. Paul inside, he ties it. Cam Payne is not the greatest of defenders, showing there on that play. Knotted up at 86. The Suns going for the lead, and they get it. Their first lead of the ball game. A Devin Booker mid-range as it's now tied at 88. Seattle trying to get back on top as it's Tillman. Fadeaway inside. He connects. And the Sonics are back up by 2 with a minute and a half to go. Seattle on the fast break. Jordan Poole with the drive and the layup. Jordan Poole does not really like to dunk it for whatever reason, but hey, he made the shot. That's all that matters. Crowder, no good, grabs his own rebound over to DeAndre Ayton. He will get the one-hand hook shot to fall, and the Suns bring it within 2. On the fast break, going to try to take the lead or tie, and Mikal Bridges' shot is no good. A huge miss for the Suns. Bridges was wide open, and now the Sonics are in a nice position. Tucker finds a wide open Jordan Poole for 3. Awful defense by the Suns, and that might ice this one. 90-95. Booker's shot is no good. DeAndre Ayton's putback attempt is no good. Out to Bridges. Bridges will get it as 3rd time's the charm, and it's now a 3-point game. Seattle has Tucker out to inbound. He gets it to Josh Hart, who is fouled by Booker. So Josh Hart will go to the line as he tries to ice this game. The Suns are out of timeouts, keep in mind, and Hart would sink both free throws. That'll give Josh Hart a double-double, 10 points, 11 boards, as Mikal Bridges misses the 3. Ayton with another rebound, back out to Booker. He connects, and the Suns bring it within 2, and they're going to have to foul again. This time it's in the hands of Jordan Poole, and he can try to ice the game. Poole's 3 throws would both be good, and with 3.7 seconds to go, as long as the Sonics don't foul, they should have this game won. Paul from half court, no good, and the Seattle Sonics win their home opener. 99-95 is your final. An upset here over the Phoenix Suns, who Seattle has now beaten twice early in this season. The Sonics have won 4 in a row. They're now 4-1. And again, I don't think the Sonics are going to keep up this high level of play, but it's great to see the team performing well. Cam Reddish leading the charge with 20 points, Poole with 17, Hampton, Tillman, and Hart also in the double figures. Josh Hart had a double-double in this one, 10 points, 11 rebounds. And Josh Hart's going to need to rebound well, considering our starting center, Xavier Tillman, grabbed 1 board the entire game. Devin Booker tried to carry the Suns. He had 44. Chris Paul had 17, but also on 22 shots. He was very inefficient. DeAndre Ayton had a very weird game. He was only in for 17 minutes, 4 points on 4 shots, 13 rebounds though. So he definitely grabbed a lot of boards, but offensively he was not very impressive. So we're going to simulate our next 6 games, 4 of which are at home. I really wanted to play against the St. Louis Spirits, the other expansion team. But before that, we are going to make a small adjustment to the rotation. Jordan Poole will move to point guard, and Josh Hart will be inserted into the starting lineup. I think Hart has played pretty well this season, and I do want to add some more rebounding, considering our starting center is 6'8". Cameron Payne will move to the bench for now. So when I simulated, we did get an injury. Kelly Oubre hurt his back. He'll be out 1 to 2 weeks. That's not particularly fun. And we would go 3-3 in that span, which is not too bad. Got killed by Brooklyn. Got killed by the Rockets, who are somehow 7-2. We then lost to the Magic, but then we won 3 in a row. 2 of which came against the Knicks, and 1 of which came against the Timberwolves. So that'll bring us to this game here against the St. Louis Spirits, the other expansion team who, of course, joined us. No John Wall in their lineup. It appears that he is injured, so the Spirits will be without their highest-rated player as he tore his MCL earlier in the season, and he'll be out 1 to 2 months, which is a pretty big deal, especially considering he was playing quite well, averaging 19 points and 7.5 rebounds. So let's get this one underway. The 4-4 St. Louis Spirits headed out to Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena to take on the 7-4 Seattle Sonics, who have been one of the biggest surprises in the NBA so far this season. The Sonics win the tip-off. Jordan Poole driving inside. He gets the layup. The Sonics are wearing their alternate yellows, by the way. St. Louis wearing their regular away black jerseys as Kyle Kuzma will make the layup. Tough defense by Reddish, but nonetheless a nice bucket for Kuz as we are now tied at 2. Kuzma to the corner for a wide open Goran Dragic for 3. Dragic is having to step up as the starting point guard with no John Wall in the lineup. As here's Malik Beasley, one of the highest drafted expansion players, along with John Wall. He would get the dunk, and now it's 7-4. Jordan Poole steals it away. Seattle on the fast break as it's killer Cam Reddish wide open for 3 to tie it at 7. Nice shot for Reddish, who has gotten off to a pretty good start in this one. St. Louis now up by 2 as Beasley connects with a wide open man in the corner. It's the big fella, Al Horford, for 3. And now the Spirits have a nice 14-7 lead. Cameron Payne no good inside, but P.J. Tucker is there for the putback. Tucker with an early 4 points. And and that'll make it 14-9. Kyle Kuzma guarded by Tillman. Shot clock running down. I don't know what Kuzma's doing, and he gets blocked at the end of the shot clock. Xavier Tillman with the denial, and they say that was out on Kuzma. Tillman on the other end has the ball. He's going to let it fly. The best defense is good offense, and Xavier Tillman connects with the triple. 18-14 now. Sonics with the ball. Cam Reddish inside. Great pass for Xavier Tillman, who gets the layup. The Sonics were down by 7 earlier. Now they're only down by 4. As it's R.J. Hampton trying to back down on the defender. He connects with an open Cameron Payne for 3. The Sonics have 2 point guards now coming off the bench with Hampton and Payne, which should be pretty interesting. Hampton trying to drive inside here towards the end of the quarter. He passes it out for an open Cam Reddish. The 3 is no good, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. Not a great start for the Sonics, as St. Louis does lead it 24-21. One of the second quarter, it's Malik Beasley making it look easy. Beasley off the glass with the floater, and the Spirits now lead by 5. Jordan Poole trying to drive from the right side. He is blocked at the rim, but Hampton is there for the rebound, and he does get the putback. I've really enjoyed playing with R.J. Hampton so far. He's been one of my favorite guys to use on this team. As Bol backing down on the defender, he makes the layup. Bol has been pretty impressive from the post on offense this year. I've liked what I've seen. Jordan Poole creates a little bit of space. He sinks the tray ball, and we are knotted up at 28. The Sonics offense has gotten off to a pretty good start here in the second quarter, as Jeremy Lamb has it tipped away, but he gets it back and sinks it right at the end of the shot clock. Nice shot by Lamb to give the Spirits the lead, but not for long. R.J. Hampton with the and one. Robert Covington is called for the foul, and the Sonics would take the lead off of the great layup by Hampton, as it's now 31-30. Malik Beasley loses it. R.J. Hampton with the steal, lobs it up for Jordan Poole. Again, Poole doesn't really like to dunk. That could have been a sick highlight play. But nonetheless, the Sonics got a nice lob, and they now lead it by 3. Malik Beasley gets the screen. Beasley out to Thaddeus Young, who drives right by R.J. Hampton for the slam. Probably Hampton's first bad play of the game. Other than that, he's been really good. Jordan Poole with the crossover finds a wide-open P.J. Tucker uncovered in the corner, who sinks the triple. And the Sonics are now up by 4, 32-36. Jeremy Lamb guarded by Poole as that pass is tipped away by Hart, stolen by Tillman. Tillman on the fast break from Curry range. Bang! Xavier Tillman for 3, and the Sonics are now up by 7. Now it's R.J. Hampton, wide open for 3. He connects, and the Seattle Sonics are all of a sudden up by 10. Now it's an 8-point game. Josh Hart drives inside. He gets the and one. The Sonics cannot miss right now. They have all of the momentum. A couple of big threes and then a huge and one for Hart, as it's all of a sudden an 11-point Sonic lead. Beasley inside for Dragic. Great play by the St. Louis Spirits, despite some tough defense by Cam Payne. Carmelo Anthony's shot is blocked by Tucker. Little veteran-on-veteran crime right there. Cam Reddish trying to drive inside. He will connect with Cam Payne, who will miss the mid-range shot, but P.J. Tucker is there for the putback. Great possession there for Tucker. He got the block, got the rebound, got the putback. On the next possession, Tucker would be dragged to the ground by Nerlens Noel. No foul would be called, and then Carmelo Anthony would sink the 3. Sonics call a late timeout, trying to regroup after allowing the mellow 3-ball, as the Spirits would have it back. Malik Beasley gets the screen. Beasley for 3, no good. But Nerlens Noel with the putback slam. And the Spirits bring you within 6. Cam Reddish, no good. Reddish went 1 for 7 in this first half. Certainly not his best work. But Bol is there for the putback. And the Sonics are now back up by 8. Bol steals it away from Dragic. Here comes the Sonics on the fast break. Great passing. Great finish for Cameron Payne. And then Goran Dragic's full-court shot would not go in. A phenomenal second quarter there by the Seattle Sonics. They were down by 3 entering the quarter. Now they are up by 10. R.J. Hampton off the bench has been arguably the Sonics' best player tonight. He has 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And it was the bench who really started that rally early in the second quarter to get the offense going. Into the third quarter, 57-50 now, as Malik Beasley will make the jumper. 7-point lead now for the Sonics as Cam Reddish breaks Goran Dragic's ankles. Holy smokes, what a play by Cam Reddish. I know his nickname is Killa Cam Reddish, but he literally just killed Goran Dragic's dignity. Holy smokes, what a move. Dragic trying to avenge the embarrassment. Will pass it out for a wide open Brook Lopez, who answers back with a 3 of his own. 62-55 now. Kuzma inside for Lopez. And the Spirits got them on the mismatch. R.J. Hampton had to guard him there, and Lopez will capitalize. It's only a 3-point game now. St. Louis has had a really good quarter, but R.J. Hampton off the screen, wide open at the top of the key for 3. Hampton now with 15, and the Sonics bring it back up to a 6-point lead. Goran Dragic has plenty of space. Cam Payne gave him a little bit too much room, and Dragic will make the 3. Bad defense by Seattle, and it's again a 3-point game, 66-69. Nice. As Melo inside for Robert Covington, who gets the dunk. And the Spirits bring it within 1. Now it's a 3-point game. Winding seconds of the quarter. Melo will tie it from beyond the arc. 73-73 with 4.5 seconds to go. Last second shot for the Sonics, and it's good. Josh Hart's 3 will put Seattle right back up. 73-76 is your score. Not a great third quarter there for the Sonics, and the Spirits are definitely back in it. This is anybody's ball game. 75-82, it's Malik Beasley with the layup. The Spirits bring you within 5. 77-82. Beasley inside for a wide open Kyle Kuzma, who gets the two-handed flush. 79-82 now. Sonics playing hot potato. Jordan Poole, the great move, stutter step layup inside. And Seattle makes it a 5-point game again. Goran Dragic misses the shot. Thaddeus Young with the putback in the and 1. Huge layup by Thad Young. That was Poole, called for the foul. And again, it's only a 1-score game. 82-84. Cam Reddish answers right back with an and 1. Kuzma with the foul as Reddish is fired up, trying to get the crowd on their feet. And it's a 5-point game once again. Reddish with the drive and the flush. Cam Reddish with the dunk. Reddish with 12 points here in the second half. The one time Jordan Poole goes for a dunk, he completely misses it. As here's Malik Beasley. Bang! What did Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen's ex-wife do that one night? They banged. I'm sorry, that's way too easy of a joke for me to make. Tied at 89. Kuzma no good, but Thaddeus Young gets the putback to put St. Louis up. Now a 4-point St. Louis lead as Malik Beasley runs right past Jordan Poole. And the Sonics are completely imploding as they are now down by 6 all of a sudden and are forced to use a timeout. Off the timeout, Hart gets the dunk. Seattle brings it right back within 4. The Spirits will get a bucket on the following possession as here comes the Sonics on the fast break. Poole for a wide open. Xavier Tillman, his 3rd 3-pointer of the game, and it's only a 1-score ball game. 97-94. Kuzma inside, blocked by Reddish. Here comes Seattle on the fast break. Tucker for a wide open. Killa Cam Reddish. The 3 is no good. He was wide open. He could have had that shot to tie it. A potentially wasted opportunity there by Reddish as Kuzma no good inside. Grabs his own rebound. And now the Sonics are forced to foul as St. Louis would call their final timeout. St. Louis would make a couple of free throws as it's now 99-94. Josh Hart, no good from 3. That might be the daggers. Goran Dragic is fouled. They would just play the foul game for a few seconds afterwards, and then St. Louis would finish it off. 103-97 is your final. This is a game that the Sonics had won. They were up by 10 at halftime, but the Spirits completely outplayed the Sonics in the second half. And St. Louis showed that they're a better veteran team as of now, even though Seattle has a lot of young talent who has more upside. So Seattle had 7 players score at least 9 points, but nobody had more than 15. Goran Dragic had 34. Can't let that happen. Malik Beasley with 22 as well, so Beasley and Dragic combined for over half of their points. No John Wall, no problem. So the Seattle Sonics are now 7-5 through 12 games, still playing pretty good basketball. We are dead last in points per game, but we're also second in points allowed per game. I think the reason for that is because we have a lot of younger players who are not the best scorers, our offensive tempo is slower. Not to mention, we're also not the most efficient team, so our possessions are slower, meaning that we score less, but the other team also has the ball less. So that'll end today's episode. Next time, we're going to go through a bulk of November. I might do the first prospect profiles of the season next episode. I'm not really sure. It depends where I am with construction of the draft class, which I am excited to show you guys what the draft class is going to look like. Hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, make sure to like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. Hope everyone enjoyed. Peace out.